Friday nights on SABC3 have been a battlefield since the show pitted these talents against one another on this dramatic East Coast construction site.
Three finalists, Zimkita, Sfiso and Jacqueline, are vying to become the next big name in interior design. Who would have thought that amongst all this chaos you would find such fine design?
This development has offered a total education in interior architecture and design to aspiring designers Sfiso Shanga, Jacqueline Sema and Zimkita Sidumo.
Ladies and gents, congratulations.
Thank you.
You made it all the way to the end. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I'm elated, and sometimes it still feels a bit surreal. Like, am I really in the top three? Am I really here? But mostly proud of myself for actually working so hard enough to make it this far.
You must have felt the pressure.
Being here right now, I feel like I'm walking on water. I feel so blessed. I feel so high. The design gods have been with us on site, being so crazy. It's been such a great experience, and the exposure has been amazing.
Jackson, your journey, what's this been like for you?
It has been a lot of pressure, but here we are, top three. I mean, what more can you ask for? And now we're on top billing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the best of the good life.
You know, you made
For
it
sure.
when you're on top billing.
Well, we don't want to
Yeah.
say.
Oh, yeah.
The design teams tackled one room each week until one finalist remained in each of the three teams. Jacqueline is the last woman standing from Team Detail.
So I'm assuming that the theme was organic.
So we decided to go with reclaimed wood, and that's how this feature wall came up. So we've kept with a lot of raw materials, and that has worked with our organic theme as well.
I do notice that beautiful bulkhead over there.
Yes, Roxy, that was one of my wins. The idea was to basically draw your eye from this island all the way up, and using this bulkhead was quite a smart design, I think.
Definitely, I like the flow of it. I've noticed more wood, and the great thing about something like this is it's not difficult for the average Joe like myself to recreate.
Yes, and the fact that you're creating a lifestyle altogether. The fact that you have herbs in your kitchen and you can just garnish with them.
Jacqueline plans to build her mom a home. And decor aside, what she's learned about construction on this show has been invaluable. Believing that knowledge is power, she joined Winner Home to learn from her mentor, and she's more than done that.
This has got to be my favorite room.
Very cool.
I love the color because it complements this room, and the fact that it complements this wood cladding as well. And the fact that I've gone with a very low bed as compared to my first bedroom also gives it a different feel and a different look. And illuminating my base creates an amazing feel as well, because you can switch off these pendants and actually have that on alone, and it creates a different mood altogether.
This is such a fantastic and inviting bed. You really have become the master of texture. Throughout the home, you're using different textures. I mean, look at these pillows, look at this throw, the wood. You've done very well in that department.
Thank you very much, but I can't take all the credit. It's definitely my mentor. She's taught me so much through this journey. It's been an incredible journey, and she has just always been there to tell me, no, Jackie, don't use this. This is too much. This is too little. Work more.
A 24-year-old junior interior designer at an architecture firm, Sfiso Shanga merges cultural and Western, street fashion and Zulu heritage.
You've injected your personality into your design. How did you manage to do so?
The concept of the house is seaside hues. So what I did was I took the exterior and brought it within the space. So by doing that, I've used mirrors. So you've got these big mirrors in the space, so that when you sit here, you actually get to enjoy what's happening outside, inside the house. And what I did was I moved on to the cladding. The cladding has got a very rhythmic feel, so it goes up and down like the oceans. It's got that vibe that you get from outside on the sand, and I brought it inside the space. Coming here, I've got an L shape, so you get that togetherness in the space. So when you're sitting together, there's that happy vibe where everybody's together.
How does your personality speak to your design?
I think my personal touch comes in the space. If you look at the carpets, it's got a very energetic green, and I love that whole plush vibe about it. I'm a very colorful person, energetic person, so I love the color, the mood it gives off in the space.
And you're all about hashtag bold.
Hashtag bold, baby. So the whole house speaks of big elements, bold elements, the mirrors, the cladding, and I've got a whole lot of elements I want to show you upstairs that speak of that concept of being bold and being big.
With the exposure the show offers comes the realization that the country is also watching how contestants work under pressure.
Roxy, this is our master bedroom. The whole hashtag bold started in this space, but you know, to get to where it is now, there was a lot of drama. Yeah, we wanted to kill each other because of this room, because this was our first challenge as a group.
What are you proud of in this space?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm really proud of. If you look at our floating shelves here, this speaks of our concept of seaside hues. So that whole element of stuff floating in the space, if you look at the pendants coming from the ceiling, floating down, you know, when things come from the ceiling, they feel a bit bigger and they give us a space, a bigger vibe. And if you look across, this baby, the bathroom, contrasts with what's happening in the master bedroom. So we've ran the whole color scheme inside there, so it feels like it's one space, and we've got that rocky feel, which pays tribute to the sand in the ocean, and, you know, elements of this for texture, because, you know, you want to touch stuff, and that's why I've got elements that you want to touch, which is something that I really love in the space.
Well done to Team Blueprint. Maybe you go all the way.
Maybe, who knows? Hashtag bold, baby, hashtag bold.
Zimkita Sadumo has evolved from a financial background towards expressing a very artistic side. Her aim to grow her fledgling interior decor business into a major player.
Feels like I'm on holiday, like I could just
Yes,
lounge
I'm glad.
around. So relaxing.
Oh, I'm glad. Like, that was what we wanted in this space. We chose the Havana theme because that's also a lot of fun, and it takes you to a tropical city, and Durban is the ultimate tropical city of South Africa. Look at the cushions. This is how we brought it in our prints over here. And then just to complement our couch and the wallpaper as well, brought in some corals, some bright green, pop of color, you know, just also different textures in the house. Hence the knitted throw. Everyone needs a throw, even in Durban.
Is there something that you learned on the show that you never knew before?
We learned that you paint after you've chosen your accessories, your fabric, and your furniture. Well, first time around, we got the paint color completely wrong because it didn't blend in with our space. But so that's what we'll do. Choose your fabrics, choose your furniture, your colors in the space, and then paint last.
You may not have done well at that point in the competition, but you did win the patio challenge.
Yes, I did, Roxy.
It looks very inviting.
This 32-year-old entrepreneur is well aware that the 100,000 Rand winner's prize, along with the contacts she's made, could be the turning point for her design career.
It's like a breath of fresh air, quite literally and figuratively speaking. How did you feel when you won?
I was so elated. I was genuinely stoked. I mean, been losing for quite a while, left the losing house. I lost my kitchen. I was like, oh, I'm so gutted. My esteem is in the ground. So when I won this challenge, I was like, yay! I do have something in me, you know, just kind of pick me up again. So I'm really proud of it.
How about we stay here all day long?
Right?
How about
What's
it?
missing is a cocktail now. But I do have a surprise for you in Sfiso's man cave.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Waiting for us was the show's presenter, and for contestants, their safe harbor from the storm, Kanya Siyengo.
You must have had the time of your life with these three.
Well, Roxy, it's been great watching each and every single contestant grow throughout the show. We're at the final. I'm really proud of each and every single one of them.
You have all done phenomenally well. What would it mean to you if you won?
This would mean that life would change for me forever. I mean, my family's life would change. My son's life would change. He would know that the sky's the limit.
Roxy, for me, winning would mean that I'd follow my passion and live my dream. I mean, I'm already in top billing.
Sfiso, how about you?
Well, this would mean that New Africa, my design philosophy, will live forever. So Mzansi will get a new breed of design coming through.
Well, congratulations to all of you. All the best to the top three. Cheers, good luck for the finale.
Thank you.
This Friday night at 7:30, Winner Home highlights their design journey. Then next Friday, the winners of the 3 fabulous viewers' prizes will be revealed.